What's up, guys? My name is Donnie Baker. I am the founder of Learn Pro Recording. This is the site where you not only learn how to do a little recording, but more importantly, how to get paid for it. Hey, today's all about starting your business in the audio engineering, music producing, studio ownership business. I've got a great download for you. If you guys want to go grab that, just go to learnprorecording.com, Audio Business 2023. This is a new updated version of what we've had before, and you guys can go grab that. Don't forget, it's Learn Pro Recording, Audio Business 2023. It's a quick PDF, but there's some links in there that's going to help you with, getting started with starting your DBA and starting your LLC or however you want to build your business. But we're going to talk about that a little bit right now. This is going to be really quick. I'm not going to run through the whole thing because I did make this exact thing downloadable for you. So you guys go grab that and grab it and hit those links, man. See what you need to do. Now, those are not affiliate links. I have no affiliation with any of the products that I put in there. These are just things that I actually use. Okay, so let's talk about starting your business. You know what? One of the first things you got to do really is come up with a name for your business. I mean, that's one of the first things you should do. You should make it actually, catchy. Not, don't call your business something like I'mAnIdiot.com or anything like that. But you know what I mean? Just get something that is you. You can actually, come up with like 3 or 4 different names. Ask your friends and your family what they think of that name for you as a business, as an audio engineer, music producer, studio owner, what have you. And just make sure. I would make sure you have the word music or audio or productions in there, especially if you're in California, because in California we have a tax incentive to keep productions in California. I'm not really sure what it is in your county in California, if you guys are in California. I know in LA County, we're in Los Angeles County. Los Angeles County sales tax is 10.25%. Because of the incentive, we only pay 3.75, I think is what it is right now. So there's an incentive when you're buying things for your business, absolutely an incentive. So you should come up with a name for your business. Make sure it's something that it screams you. Don't have a silly name that's, ISmokeWeed.com or whatever, you know what I mean? Just maybe not do that. Think about being professional. This is going to be your business. This is how you're going to make your money. I mean, my goal with you is to help you quit your day job. That's absolutely what I want you to do. I want you to be happy at work. Grandma always said, man, if you do something you love for work, it ain't a job. You know what I mean? So keep that in mind. And so while you're coming up with your name, we have different parts of our company here. The main company is Open Call Productions, and under that is ES Audio Services, which is our studio. We have Vintage Soul Records, we have a label. We also have Almost Famous Music Publishing, which is a publishing company. So we have multiple doing business ases, and they're listed under Open Call. They're all under the main company. So think about doing that as well. I mean, if you're a music producer and you want to write jingles or you want to write for a television show, yeah, maybe you should have a different name for that, So I don't know. It's just something that we do, and you don't have to. I mean, you could just have your business name could actually just be your name, Billy Bob doing productions as Billy Bob, So there's that, and it really doesn't matter, but make it unique yet functional. It's all about you and what you do. So you need to secure when you think up a name, when you do come up with a name, I suggest that you actually try to secure the domain name and the email, maybe the Twitter account, the Facebook account, that kind of thing, the Instagram account. TikTok may not be around much longer. We'll see what happens with that, but maybe even sign up as a TikTok with that name, so just to make sure that you've got all those things available for you. So that way everything's going to be consistent. Everything's going to be, going to be you. So when somebody sees you on Instagram, they know automatically that you got a Facebook. They know automatically that you are a music producer. They know automatically that you're a freelance audio engineer, however you're establishing your thing. Okay. So you need to register your business as a legit business. I mean, this is going to come in really handy, especially when you start making money at your business. It's gonna trickle down, man. It's gonna help you with marketing and taxes and pretty much every part of your business. This allows you to have a bank account with your business name on it, things like this. So you should do that. Now there is a difference between an LLC, a DBA, an SCorp. I'm not an attorney. I'm not a business guru that knows these kind of things, but I do know that here in California, LLCs are quite expensive. if for my understanding is if you don't own a bunch of property, if you don't own a lot of assets that can be attacked if you get sued, maybe a DBA right now will suffice. When you start to amass some property, you start to buy some gear. Maybe you get a little older, you buy a home. If you're younger right now and maybe you get a little older, you get married, you have some kids, you buy a house, then maybe you should think about becoming a limited liability company. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a sec. But as a sole proprietor, I mean, it's just you doing business as you. And it makes life really easy, but it also allows you for some tax breaks, which I'm not really going to sit and talk to you about taxes. I'm not a tax professional, not a tax attorney. But look, for me, if it's good enough for Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk and Walmart and the big oil companies, the big pharma companies to do that, I'm going to try to do what I can to help myself with that stuff too. So look further into that. If you guys have any more questions about that, you can reach out to me personally and we can have a conversation. I just don't want to throw this out to the public like that. You know what I mean? But there are ways that we can help with saving on taxes. Let's call it tax savings. So when you buy equipment, that equipment can actually become a tax deduction for your company, which means you get to deduct that from any income tax that you owe on money that you made by having that equipment. And it's a ongoing thing. We can talk more about that. We're going to talk more about that when it gets closer to tax time next month. Okay. So an LLC. LLCs are it's good. It's really prestigious to have the LLC. At the end of your name, but is it necessary? I don't know, because what you have to do as an LLC is in California. I don't know about other states. I don't know if you're not in California. I don't know, but in California, it's $800 a year just to have the LLC name. It's a fee that you have to pay. And then you have to pay quarterly your taxes. You have to estimate your taxes and pay quarterly. And then if you overpay, of course, you get a refund. But this is how this works, okay? So this is here it is right here. Registering the LLC fees could be as much as $800 if you're in California. If you're in another state, maybe it's not that. Check in your local thing. I'm actually going to give you some links, and you can check in your local area to see if what the LLC fees are and what the SCorp fees are, that kind of thing. You should secure your social media names, as we talked a little bit about a few minutes ago. This is going to help you be consistent in all of your names and what you do, because your name actually tells you what you do. You know what else is important is the brand colors. Like you can see on my page right here, I've got a little bit of blue and a little bit of orange. That's kind of our brand colors for Learn Pro Recording, or LPR. So you build your brand, and people, you got your logo and your brand colors, and immediately when somebody sees that, they go, oh, I've seen that before. And it's like a consistency thing. And as long as you keep that consistency in, it's going to work for you. This is all part of marketing, which we get into a little bit later. There's actually something coming up, which you guys, when you download this thing, you'll get a little bit more information about something that's coming up. I don't want to talk to you about it right now, but there's some cool stuff coming up, which is going to help you. It's going to help you. I'm going to be there for you. I'm going to be your coach, and I'm going to coach you into building and helping you build and succeed in your business. All right. So again, with the social media names, it's really important. I mean, social media is kind of one of the first places people go when they're searching for you as a business. I don't know if you guys know this, but YouTube is the number 2 search engine on the planet. Google being, of course, number 1, but YouTube is number 2. And it's pretty cool if you've got a YouTube channel, or even if you got a couple of things out there on YouTube. If somebody searches YouTube, they're going to find you, And as you build these we can talk more about this again later in a separate thing, but SEO words, search engine optimization words, things that you have to list in your name that when people do a search, they actually can find you. It makes it easier for them to find you on these search engines. Email list and build an email list. And maintaining that email list. I mean, there are free things, and I've got some links here for you to look at. There's a MailChimp, which is free up to, I think, 5,000 contacts, and you can have access to automation emails. So when somebody signs up to your list, you send them a thing saying, "Oh, thank you for signing up to my list," and it puts them on your email list. Your email list is like one of the biggest parts of being in the industry that we're in. Because remember, I don't know if you guys remember a couple of years ago last year when Facebook went down for like 6 hours. People were freaking out. You know what I mean? Like I go live on Facebook sometimes and teach and coach and that kind of thing. But when Facebook is down, you can't go there. What are you going to do? I'm going to email my list because everybody that's on my Facebook list is in my email list. And I can shoot a quick email going, hey, I know YouTube, or I know that Facebook is down right now. Let's go over to YouTube and do it over there. You know what I mean? Here's the link. So it really helps to have that list built. Plus, if you're selling things online or you're trying to market your services, having an email list of potential clients and have another email list of clients that you actually worked with, this is important. And you can, you maintain this list by keeping in contact with your list. These are your people. These are your customers. So you should stay in contact with your... How many times have you guys opened up your email, like Gmail or Google Mail or mail on your whatever, Apple, and the first 3 emails are marketing from a company that you did business with 2 years ago, like Waves. How many, as audio engineers and producers, how many emails do we get marketing the Wave sale that's on this week? Everything's $29, but it's going to go away. But next week it'll be $29 again. Don't worry about it. So that's actually a joke in our industry because Waves does that, man. They're just all about that $29. You know what I mean? So again, man, email lists are probably one of the most important things that you can do and build and maintain and basically keep current. And then there's also the potential customers. They haven't worked with you yet, but they've actually reached out and thought maybe I'll look at this guy, and automatically they're on your list. Now you can reach out and you can actually segment these guys out, and you can send them a special email going, hey, I see that you looked at my page, but you didn't buy anything, or you didn't call me, or you didn't book. What can I do? What can I offer you? You know what I mean? What can I do for you? That kind of thing. So it's all about maintaining and actually making that email list, making your email list really important. You know what I mean? So you can do a lot of things as creators, and we're going to do this. We're going to do this more. I'm just running through this real quick. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know it's a lovely sunny day here in California. I'm going to try to go outside and get some sun. We haven't, it's been raining here a lot recently, and so it's time to maybe head outside and get some fresh air or something. But I do want to invite you to get on my list, because we got some really cool things coming up. And there's some really cool things. I can't really talk to you about it yet. I'm not allowed to talk to you about it yet. But it's going to be awesome, and it's going to be not expensive, and it's going to really help everyone that is thinking about being an audio engineer, music producer, studio owner, that kind of thing. Let me come back out of here. Oh, in here too, there's a link. If you look, there's a Learn Pro. If you want, we have a membership in a community, which is all of people like me are in this community where they're helping each other. We're networking with each other. We're sharing things. We're sharing templates. We're sharing free plugins. We're sharing ideas. We're saying, I threw a mix up there the other day. I said, hey, I'm having a little problem with this mix. Can you guys, maybe check this out and let me know what you think? I got a bunch of responses like right away. Oh yeah, I think the bass is too loud. Whatever. You know what I mean? We're a community of audio engineers, music producers, and studio owners that are there to help each other and to just be a part of it. And it's super not expensive at all. It's super cheap. But so go check that out, man. It's learnprorecording.com/membership. Check that out. And if you want to reach out to me personally, reach out to me at info@learnprorecording.com. The link's right there. When you download this PDF, those links will be right there for you. So, hey, one more time, I'm going to share this with you. Go get your free PDF. This thing that we just went through is right there. You can read a little bit more about stuff. There's some links in there. Like I said, you can go check out where you can register your domain or your LLC and that kind of thing. If you're in a different state than California, that site will help you find out how much the fees are and all that stuff. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and we will talk on the next one. Hey, look for the blog post on Wednesdays. It's always fun. It's always fresh. It's always having a good time. So I do appreciate you. Again, my name is Donnie Baker, and I am out of here. Peace.